All right, let's talk about that severe thunderstorm warning that was issued for southern Los Animas County. So this storm right here is kind of hugging Highway 160. It is moving just north of Branson, so Branson is around here. And this magenta color that's moving now towards Highway 160 has the potential of seeing 1-inch hailstones in that hail core and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Now, if you kind of zoom out at the bigger picture here, we have a lot of thunderstorm activity clustered around central and eastern Los Animas County. So Kim, heads up, you've got a lot of rain, probably some hail headed your way, so it's best to maybe put the car in the garage, maybe just finish up anything that you need to do outside quickly and just stay inside for the rest of this afternoon as these storms slowly make their way towards you. The storm motion today is very slow. Most storms are only moving around 10 to 20 miles per hour. This particular storm, the severe warned storm, is moving around 25 miles per hour towards the northeast. That warning is in place until 7 o'clock. Now, the other spot I'm watching for very heavy rainfall and likely P to half-inch hailstones is now moving into Bent County. So this line of thunderstorms that's forming in and around the Los Animas area is expected to be providing you with very heavy rainfall. So heads up to Los Animas, Gilpin, Toonerville. You might just miss the bulk of this, but this line of thunderstorms is very strong. And also a heads up to John Martin Reservoir. You need to head inside immediately. We've got lightning approaching. So this is the main cluster of storms I'm watching this afternoon. There are a few stray showers out west, but we've really lost our storm energy towards I-25 and in the mountains today. This is the cluster of storms that will be most likely to be strong through the rest of the evening. So those will continue to push through Eads, Lamar, perhaps just to the north of Springfield if they keep that northeast motion. The storms are likely to wrap up between about 10 to midnight. Can't rule out a stray shower in the Pikes Peak region, but it looks to be likely pretty weak this evening. Then overnight will be partly cloudy, and our temperatures, of course, will be falling. Right now, most of us are in the 60s, 70s if you've had rain. If you haven't had rain yet, you're likely in the low 80s. And then tonight we'll drop to the 40s, 50s and low 60s. And then tomorrow is the first day of the U.S. Senior Open at the Broadmoor, and we'll start the day in the 60s. We'll eventually rise to the upper 70s, perhaps peaking in the low 80s at the Broadmoor. And we're likely to be sunny tomorrow. Now, our storm chances are a lot lower. We're going to start to lose some of that monsoon moisture we've had today and yesterday. Highs on Thursday will generally range from the upper 70s to the low 90s. And there is a low chance of a thunderstorm still. We're still going to keep some of this moisture around that we had today, but they're going to be very isolated, very hit or miss, so they're possible, but I wouldn't count on it in your area. Now, same thing on Friday. We're going to be a little hotter, 80s and 90s, but once again, we could have an afternoon storm. However, they're going to be very isolated. Maybe you'll just see some afternoon clouds. If you get lucky, you'll have that thunderstorm move through. So that's also the case Saturday. Warm and a low chance of a thunderstorm. But thunderstorm chances will increase starting Sunday night as a cold front arrives. And then we'll have better moisture for next week. And return of that monsoon pattern looks likely, unfortunately, for the 4th of July holiday. So we'll monitor that trend closely. In the meantime, in Pueblo, you are going to be gradually warming up in the next few days. Got mid-90s on Saturday. It's going to be a hot afternoon. I can't rule out a stray thunderstorm the next few days, but better chances return next week. Canyon City, we're going to have lots of sunshine in the days to come. 90s on the board Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Better storm chances come back next week. And finally for Woodland Park, maybe an isolated storm the next few days, but overall it's going to feel like summer, upper 70s to low 80s. Next week we get a cool down and more thunderstorms.